Okay, guys, well, it's that time already. I've gotten pretty bored and decided I think it's been a while since I did a giveaway. So I'm going to do a giveaway. I originally just thought it was just going to be open to Canadian peoples, but Canada and the USA. I am sorry, anybody, if you're over in the UK or anywhere else and you watch the channel, not open to you guys. So, hopefully all of you guys know that this past Tuesday, Captain Marvel dropped on home video, Blu-ray, whatever, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, probably 10K, 20K, who knows. So, came with the Blu-ray and the digital code. Buddy of mine already gave me a digital copy of it, a week or so ago, but I do still like to have a hard copy. I do wish they still had the DVD with this one as well, because I do like to watch them in my mom van when I'm waiting to either get into work or what have you, stuck in traffic on a road trip. I got my little DVD player, but anyways, so I'm gonna give away the digital code to Captain Marvel. So I am going to, I'm going to have to think of something. So you're going to have to watch the entire video, and at the end of the video, I will tell you guys what you have to do. So we can do this real quick anyway. So hold on. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and like I said in the intro, I do have that digital code for Captain Marvel that I would like to give away to somebody because I don't need 2 copies of it. So stay tuned to the end, and I'll let you know how one of you guys can have the copy of the code. So this is just going to be a quick recap of the week. Not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I get this week? My Masterpiece Silver Streak came in this week, which I love. That's my very first Masterpiece figure. I didn't add anything. I'm just looking over at the Star Wars shelf. No new Star Wars at all. I do have I've got 3 that I'm debating on what I'm going to do with. So I've got, this is the Kingpin wave, right? So I think I've shown these. So I got Red Goblin, Night Thrasher, and the Symbiote Spider-Man. So again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. If anybody out there happens to have the other parts, let me know. And if I can find the torso and the 2 arms, I'll keep them. And then I've got 3 more figures I can open up and talk about. So yeah, so if anybody does, like my buddy Ray out in Fort Worth, let me know. We'll get in touch somehow, either through email, through Instagram, something like that. Other than that, the only other thing I did pick up was thanks to Toy Shiz, who was told by, I can't think, it's something like Marshmallow or something on Instagram, that Winners and Marshalls up here in Canada have some of the Marvel Legends motorcycles / figure packs. It was the Wolverine, the Black Widow, and Ghost Rider, and they were all $20. So there are a couple Marshalls and a Winners near me. I've hit both Marshalls and the only Winners near myself, and I got lucky. I found the Black Widow, which surprisingly, because I'm not keeping that figure because it's not great. The bike, however, I'm digging. Like, you got some rear suspension going on. You got a kickstand you can put up and get out the way, so that's cool. Steering, both the wheels move. Got some not bad detail on the engine bits or whatever. I think they could have done some dry brushing just to cut, to make the some of the extra parts pop a little bit. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So that was the one and only. I have not seen multiples. It wasn't like there was like 3 or 4 Black Widows on the shelf. It was the only one. The box had seen better days. So, but yeah, this is the figure. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. But again, when I did collect Marvel Legends, I was MCU. I wasn't comic book. So, my Black Widow is not this Black Widow. And there's just little things like her silver dots are painted on, and same with her same with her little Black Widow symbol, and that for some reason really, really bothers me. She's kind of got like a bit of a, she's not got a good butt either, and that's disappointing. And yeah, I don't know. But she does come with another head, so you got short hair, long hair. Maybe again, if I had more of a comic book base for it, I might like it more. So I'm not hating on it. It's just this isn't my cup of tea. The motorcycle I like. So Riley has this, so it's hers now. I'm thinking I didn't get very much this week, but now that I start talking about things, I got more than I thought. Picked up a cheap Lego set. So I think like OMAC or Brother Eye or something like that. So it's got Batwoman, Batman, and OMAC, and it's got one of those light up bricks here. Yeah. The Canadians will know what. If you know what that's from, put it in the comments. There might be a few Americans that might know what that reference is. That's going back, we're talking 70s. So I'll be interested to see if anybody knows that. Anyway, so got that Lego set. Oh, got some other one that you can make a little popcorn cart. So, yep. I did post on my Instagram that I do not collect, and I'm not saying Marvel Legends, 3 3/4, oh, you already saw. I don't collect 3 3/4 inch figures. I was at Toys R Us stopped on my way into work just the other day, and I had to do a double take, so I was like, oh, are these? And for some reason I thought it was going to be a little bit different or whatever. I'm like, man, those are really beat up. But that's just the way the card is printed to make it look like it's beat up. And then with the thing. Now, the reason I bought it is, this holds a lot of good memories for me. Darth Vader was the very first Star Wars figure I ever had when I was a kid growing up. And this is original Star Wars figures, not the Power of the Force ones or whatever that came out in the 90s when everybody's like just jacked up on who knows how much steroids, and that's including the women too. So this is OG, this is original, and Vader, he was my first. So this is what led me down the dark path. Ooh, references. So this might pain some people, but I mean, this is painful enough. This was nice and flat, and I might make some of you inbox collectors cringe. But you know what I did is I just left it in my van, and let the heat get to it, and that's what happened. So here we go. And I'm not even gonna do it like Uncle Mike does with the X-Acto knife. I'm not saving. Look at this. Oh, I ripped it in half. So I just want it for the figure. See, doesn't have that 70s toxic plastic smell. And I have to say, like right there, that see, I could tear up a little bit. It's just wow. I will say the plastic feels better. Like there you go. Give you a nice open there. He's got one huge ass crotch, that's for sure. But like the head feels, yeah, it feels so much more firm. Where that was always an issue with these figures back then. And then you always end up ripping the cape. So most of the time when I played with mine, I would slip the cape off, and I had my mom just cut me out a piece of black fabric, and I would put that on, and I would put the vinyl cape away so it wouldn't get damaged. So I guess early on, I guess I was already looking out for my stuff. Oh, wow, that's cool. I'm gonna find a place for it. I mean, it's not, well, it's not perfect. It's so weird because it feels so much smaller, even though that is. The only thing I've got to compare is I've got my binary, whatever. So yeah, we'll have to do her one day. Anyways, I've had her for a while. So yeah, so that's so cool. That's so cool. This piece always would snap off, but yeah, that's awesome. So he was just the other day, and then something else I don't collect. I did have a few of these, but decided I wasn't gonna fall down that rabbit hole. So I opted to sell them off because back then, up here in Canada, they were a little more difficult to come across. EB Games would get them in, but not very much, and as soon as they'd come in, they'd be gone. Now it's almost as if, like, well, again, Toys R Us, their stock is really hit and miss. Walmart is always the same thing, but lately Walmart's really been going kind of gung-ho with getting this stuff. But I mean, you can't go to pretty much a corner store without coming across some Fortnite stuff. I had Cuddle Team Leader and the skeleton, the goat, whatever. I can't remember his name. Shows you how much I know about Fortnite. So I can take after Robo over on the Fwoosh because Robo don't know anything about Fortnite, and Papa G knows almost as little as that. I have played one game of it and I won, and I have no idea what I did. I didn't even know that you had to get inside of this one circle and serve out. No clue. I just, whatever, boop, you won. Okay. One and only time I've ever played it. Carter plays it pretty consistently between Fortnite and Overwatch. So, yeah. Somebody was looking for those two figures, and I figured, you know what? This is a good way to back out of it, and I broke even. I sold them exactly from what I paid, and I didn't even take the discs because they do come with a stand for the figure, but it's like a blister pack, and they've glued a plastic cover down over top. So and it just generic, just says Fortnite. So I think the colors, or what. Oops. Okay, that was nothing. Or what kind of prompted me to get it. So take a quick look anyway at it. Here, look, inbox collectors. Look what I'm doing. Ooh, that's really in there. I'm hoping. I know I'm gonna like it because I am digging it's McFarlane, and most of us. Oh no! Somebody stole my scissors. Crud. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. See if I can pop these out without scratching anything. So McFarlane toys, and the articulation. Oh, good. On them is crazy. You wouldn't really expect that coming from McFarlane. Sorry guys. Dark Bomber. That's all I can tell you. So it does show you, all the figures or whatever, and then they've come out with like the glowy, the scarecrowy, or the skeleton guy. They've done like a glow-in-the-dark version of him. Who did I see? I saw the dude with the shovel, and I think the Black Knight were over at Walmart. I just got back from there, so I literally just bought this about a half an hour ago. So, but it was the colors and the fact that she's not like one of the crazier ones where you're this girl wearing a giant pink bear suit with like a huge head. So, they're just, I don't know, there's something, it's just the purples and the pinks just do it for me. And this is the same thing too. I found they seem a little greasy. I don't know if the camera is going to pick up, but yeah, there's a little, and I found that with the Cuddle Team Leader and the other one that I had, that Scarecrow guy, or why I keep saying Scarecrow, the skeleton guy. But let's start up at the top. Like, again, it's not based on a real person, so I mean that's cool. I like the look. Sunglasses, and they're right on mold. The hair sculpt, there's nothing super fancy about it, but you got the little wisp of hair with the purple highlight on there. You got the rocking the ponytail. Now the neck is crazy because it's like you got the joint, another joint, and then the head. So you can, unfortunately, getting the back, you're not going to really get a whole lot because the ponytail goes straight in. But you just see the bend on that. Book, like a chicken. Anyway, look at the bend. Like maybe she can get even greater. I don't know, but that's just crazy bend there. And memory serves, I think. Oh, there we go. Yeah, still not bad, but that's like a lot of bulk going on here. You get crazy rock. And it's got toe joints. I love toe joints. All of the Fortnite figures have the toe joints, and it just gives you so many more options for poses. Okay, she's gonna be good. Now, one issue these do have though is, well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I almost wish I had those other figures to compare, but she is very. Oh, I wonder if that's different now. You can kind of see like not a ratchet, but it's so much more smooth for the transition. That's so good. Where the old ones, it was a little bit more stiff, and I did feel like I almost could break it. and it almost kind of catches a little bit up here as well. But this is, she gets good there, a little bit of back, huge spread. That's crazy. Ooh, I think this might have been a bad idea buying this. Oh, not good. Great range. It's almost like a bit of a butterfly. It's like a ball in a ball. Oh, that's crazy too. That's awesome. And then, here. Oh no, I got it. Yep. So not tons of back, but it could just be that I need to play around with it a little bit more. But ooh, I'm digging this. And then the pattern, she's got like a fire-breathing dragon unicorn type of thing. So that's pretty cool. All of them seem to have like the little bandana thing wrapped around their, I do believe it's always up on their forearm. Let's just take a quick look. See if they show a little bit more. Yep, looks that way. So, and just little highlights. Again, I have no idea. It could be some kind of a communicator type of thing. Got, the little fingerless gloves. Rocking like a knee pad. And it looks like she's got like zip ties wrapped around here to keep this stuff on. And just some other stuff that goes around on the belt. Got some shiny bits on her butt. Yeah, I'm digging that. So, accessory-wise, she's got a backpack. That's basically the same pattern on her shirt. And it doesn't open, it's just a solid piece of plastic. Wow, and even that fits in a whole lot smoother. The older ones, it was almost like the peg was slightly a little thicker, so you really had to kind of get in and give it a good twist. But awesome, that's her backpack bling. So that's pretty cool. Got the zipper and what have you. And this doesn't say, it never does say what they come with, just tells you 22 moving parts. Dark Bomber, yeah, it doesn't give you the name. Again, go look online. Odds are my Carter would know, I guarantee. And stuff like this, I tell him that I would easily put his reviews up if he wanted to do like the Overwatch Ultimates figures, and he wanted to review them. We'd put them up. I think you guys would enjoy that. He's pretty good, but paint detail's not bad on there. You can see they got the shotgun shells painted on both sides, a little bit of gray, and yeah, it's pretty all right. And I'm gonna assume she's a righty. She got a little bit more movement on the trigger finger. And how's and the rubber on her hands are pretty good too. So. And then you get full articulation on the wrists as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. So we'll figure something out. And then this is, okay, that's package warp right there. So looks like we're gonna be doing either some warm water and straightening that out, because that's some pretty solid plastic. So little annoyed about that. Considering the package, it shouldn't have really, but whatever. It's not the figure's fault. And then, okay, that's, I don't want to force.
It's not symmetrical. That kind of bothers me on a personal level. But this is the whatever they call. I don't even know what the pickaxe thing, they call it something different. No, it doesn't say anything. But it's the whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's the thing. But you know, you bashed everything with it. So I think detail's pretty cool on there. Almost kind of looks like the treasure llama thing, but just a lot more evil and aggravated looking, with like devil horns. And this is what I'm talking about. You see the position of the one horn on the side, that one. So they're not. I don't know if they're supposed to be or not, but whatever. So I wish this was straight so I could do it, but these things are pretty heavy, and I think that was one complaint I had with the other ones as well. Well, maybe they did better. Maybe the more you play with it and the looser the wrist joints get, you may get some dropsies going on, but you do kind of a two-handed pose, it'll definitely support that for sure. Oh, that left hand is super stiff. Wow, what a difference in the rubber on the. But okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna without breaking something, but that thing is a beast. So yeah, that's been the pickups for the week, I think. Other than that, no new Transformers. Nope. No, that's it, guys. Yeah. Oh, I did get. I found it just to have J.J. Abrams Funko Pop. So I found it. It's not a mint box. It's got a small little crease, but it's nothing that's going to be going up in like a huge amount of money or anything like that. Plus, I don't collect pops to flip them. I just collect the very few that I do like. So anyways, that is going to do it for, I guess, what turned into be a review for this one, the Dark Bomber. So yeah, so I guess you can let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. Hey, you guys collect any of the Fortnite figures, and what do you think of them? I think if McFarlane keeps going the way they're going with this style of articulation, I don't know if maybe it's just with the license that they're managed to get something so impressive like this. I'm not gonna collect these. I'm on record right now. Maybe if it speaks to me like this one did. Yeah. So the giveaway for the Captain Marvel digital code. I am going to say do we make it animal related, character related? Okay. Here we go. All right, I got it. This might be a difficult one, and odds are you're probably going to have to go to Google. If you don't Google and you get it right off the bat, I will be very impressed. Okay? So I'm going to give you 4 names, and what do those 4 names all have in common? Okay? David Lister, name 1. Arnold Rimmer, number 2. The Cat, number 3. And Crichton, number 4. I will throw in a 5th name, which is Holly, number 5. So if you can be the first person in the comments to tell me what those 5 names all have in common, we'll figure something out either through Instagram or through email, and I will screenshot the code and free movie for you. So it's another long one, guys. We're clocking in at about a half an hour. This would have been really good to do as a live stream, but again, we were out all day at the music festival in the next city over, and Carter's last band performance. And it's Father's Day. So hope everybody who's a dad or kind of maybe has a fatherly role. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope your family spoils you. So this was a surprise. And Kingpin, anybody torso and arms, if nobody has any, then I think I'm just maybe gonna return them or something. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but that's gonna do it, guys. As always, comment, share, like, subscribe. If it's your first time watching, hey, thanks. I hope you found me somewhat interesting. I tend to ramble a lot, but hopefully you do pick up some decent points or pointers if you're looking for some figures to collect. So stick around. And other than that, it's just the same old usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon.